So you say you decided to leave.
Yes.
And what plan did you hatch to leave?
I'd been telling my mother that things have not changed, so I decided to contact my aunt. My aunt who's a relative in KZN. I told her I need to escape from this house. I'm back here. Can you please help me? So she put me into contact with her husband, who put me into contact with his cousin, who would let me stay at her student residence whenever I was ready to make my escape in Durban. So when he gave all the girls money in the house to prepare for the upcoming Durban crusade, I remember he gave me 300 rand, and I decided to keep that money so I could use it for a cab, a meter cab, to take me to where the cousin was. As I explained before, I was communicating with Lulu, who was keeping tabs on him for me while he was out of the house, rehearsing with another choir in the church. And on that night, when she told me they were going to leave soon, I had already been packing my things, very, surreptitiously, not trying to draw any attention towards myself because the girls would keep tabs on each other in the house. I threw my bag outside of the window, the bathroom window from upstairs, and then I took my toiletries last, leaving a lot of my clothes in one of the other closets in the house. And then I walked out. I wanted everyone in the house to be asleep when I walked out, but there was one lady who was still awake, and she was in the kitchen. She was busy cleaning the kitchen. I decided at that moment, this is do or die. It's either I'm going to leave today or, I'm stuck here. So I acted as if I didn't see her. I took the remote key, the one that opens the garage. I let myself out of the door. I quickly ran to my bag. I ran out of the gate. I told the cab driver to wait. Not in.
Can we just have a shot of him?
Yes.
Also, during her testimony, Cheryl Zondi was asked about why she mentioned inappropriate hugging in an earlier statement.
You mentioned, well, let me ask you this. In your written statements to the police, did you mention the fact that accused number one used to recline on his couch and require young girls to come and hug him in an inappropriate manner while he was lying on the couch?
Yes, I did mention that he was greeted by all the girls, and I did the same, even though I thought it was inappropriate.
You said that you thought it was inappropriate at the time.
Yes, I did mention it.
But you dismissed it. Is that your evidence?
And I did the same as the other girls, yes.
Why did you specifically mention that?
Because it was a red flag for me that I dismissed.
You knew when you made your statements that you needed to tell the police about any inappropriate sexual behavior on the part of accused number one.
Yes, and I did so.
And it was your intention to do that when you made your statements?
Yes.
Well, can you explain then, and excuse the pun, why you didn't mention the fact that accused number one used to recline on the couch with his red flag up?
He didn't have a red flag
with his private parts, man.
The first time that didn't happen. That's why I didn't mention it. This would be a regular occurrence within the house. I didn't mention it. The things that I mentioned in detail were the things that happened to me directly. which are for obvious reasons vivid in my memory.